Hey guys, I'm so excited to be here with you. This is my second reading today for round 2. Thank you for being here. If this message resonates with you in any way, shape, or form, please like, share, subscribe. It really helps out my channel. Let's see what the cards have to say today. So spirit guides of the highest truth and compassion. What is it that this beautiful collective of individuals needs to hear today for their highest good? Oh, what is it they need to say? Where is it they need to go? Is there anyone they need to speak with? Let us know any messages you may have for the collective today for their highest good. Thank you so much. Oh, that's interesting. There's a lot of like tingling noise, like these in my ears right now. All right, in your conscious mind, you have the King of Pentacles. Well, we went a little while without having the King of Pentacles in our conscious mind, but here he is again. So that's positive. Bottom of the deck energy is the Five of Wands and the Hangman. So let me show you these. Five of Wands and the Hangman. Okay. I'm getting competition energy, a light bulb moment. That's kind of exactly like what just came to mind was there's some, I feel like this is your environment. There's some competition in your environment. There's a need to work together. A lot of like too many cooks in a kitchen kind of a thing. You've taken a step back and now you've had a light bulb moment. Like you've taken a step back to think, to process, and you have reached an epiphany of some kind. That's what I'm getting. King of Pentacles is in your conscious mind. These bulls are standing out to me. That could be a symbol for you. Or Taurus. Okay. The energy I'm getting off of this King of Pentacles is different than the energy I have gotten from him in the past. Though this is also from the Rider-Waite-Coleman deck. But today the energy feels, I feel like I'm speaking to someone who's very confident in most things they pursue, is what I'm getting. In your unconscious, we have the Eight of Wands. Something is moving quickly in your mind. It could be a part of this epiphany that you've had. Overall energy is the Four of Swords. So rest, recovery, and healing. So right now you're resting or recovering or healing from something. And that's probably been helpful to get you to this Hangman energy. I'm gonna really quickly read out of this guide, the Everyday Witch Guide of the Hangman, to see if there's something here I can pull, because I feel like there's just something I need to say for some reason. Just because you haven't moved in ages doesn't mean you're stuck. Oh wait, it says, oh wait, yes it does. Just hanging around. Yeah, well, in the Everyday Witch, the Hangman looks like this. And it's funny because I did just pull this in a previous reading to help me with readings today. And I got a heavy energy of waiting. So perhaps you feel you are waiting or in a period of waiting or holding. That could be a part. Maybe that's what I needed to say. Excuse me. Oh, here we go. This is what I need to say. The Hangman shows up in a reading to remind us that if we have hit the wall, sometimes the only way out is to go over or around instead of through. that may require you to stop banging your head against it long enough to figure out a completely different approach. But clearly, whatever you've been doing hasn't been working. You can do something to get yourself unstuck, or you can simply accept that you are stuck right now and see if there are any benefits to be had from simply hanging around for a while. Okay, well, I think you're getting yourself unstuck. That's how I feel today. You're getting yourself unstuck. You've been in a period of holding, waiting. You've kind of tied yourself up, so to speak, like rested, recovered, healed on purpose to figure out your feelings is what I'm getting, to figure out your headspace. And you've had this light bulb moment. That's what I'm getting. I'm going to pull some clarification cards related to the overall energy of the Four of Swords and the unconscious Eight of Wands. I'm very interested in this unconscious Eight of Wands because something appears to be happening very fast in your head space. I'm not really sure what. So let's see if Spirit will share. Spirit, what is it that we can help the collective with related to what's moving fast in their unconscious mind? And what is it that we need to know about this rest and recovery? Like this rest, recovery, hangman energy for their highest good. Please and thank you. So for the Eight of Wands, oh wow, the Tower. Oh wow. For the Four of Swords, we have the Five of Pentacles. I'm pausing here because this Eight of Wands and the Tower. You've got a lot of ideas and they're coming in hot is what I've got. You've got a lot of new information now and it's changing how you're thinking. And it's either so the Tower is obviously a big card. You know, most people know the Tower, sudden change, upheaval. What I'm getting from this particular Tower though is kind of like you're the energy of this witch here. And you've kind of got like a trick up your sleeve. Like you've kind of got like, I've got one last way to do this thing. Or like I have one more thing to say, or I have one thing I haven't tried. Because the look on her face is very like, oh, what's that song? How do you like me now? Dun, dun, how do you like me now? Dun, dun, how do you like me now? How do you like me now? Is that, yeah. Yeah, I think the Radicals is the band? I can't remember. It's like you've got a trick up your sleeve. And my computer's gonna die, so I'm sorry. I can't look up that band, but I swear it's how do you like me now? How do you like me now? Like you've gained information and it's changing your headspace very quickly. And before you're healing from your overall energy has been like holding yourself back and healing from something that's created this feeling of Five of Pentacles, like loss, struggle. It could be so many things, heartbreak. It could be this feeling of lack. You've recovered, you've had an epiphany, and you're unconscious, your mind is moving quickly, you have ideas, you have kind of a little bit of a umph with how do you like me now? And yeah, like look at her wand. it's like, it's sparking a little bit. Like, oh, I have one other trick up my sleeve. I have one other thing to say. I have one other idea I haven't tried. I'm seeing if she has any messages. I'm gonna do this is kind of the energy I got. Like I'm gonna fucking do this. like I don't know how it's gonna go. I know this tower is probably gonna come crashing down, but I'm gonna do it anyway, kind of a thing. Like, and you're very confident, so you've got a lot going in your favor. I'll say that. Okay. So, do I need any other clarification? No, but I'm kind of curious. I kind of was hoping to see if Spirit would share with me, what's this tower about? Spirit guides of the highest truth and compassion. Can we get a flavor on this tower, or like what exactly might be going on in the collective's world? Or what? Any way to help navigate them through this tower moment? It would seem they are creating somehow. Whoa. We got the King of Wands. King of Wands. And on the bottom of the deck was the Queen of Swords. I know that we've pulled some duos recently, okay? The Queen of Swords with the Seven of Pentacles. It's about, I don't know what it's about. It's not solid for me what it's about, but it has something to do with passion. I'll say that much. It has something to do with passion, because I'm feeling very much passion. The King of Wands is a leader. He's a visionary. He has a lot of gusto. He knows what he wants, and he goes after it. Like with this, how do you like me now? Okay. I'm getting, he has a plan. And it would seem that in your unconscious, you're wanting to make forward movement towards this plan. And it could have something to do with saying something, speaking your truth, because it's Queen of Swords, speaking your truth. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's flip over your advice card here. Something to do with passion. What the? Sorry. I try not to swear too much. So we have a queen and we have a king. All right. And we had a couple readings ago. This happened. We have a king and we have a queen. What's going on, you guys? This tells me your advice is to embody the King of Swords. To cut through the bullshit. I'm getting go after a counterpart where you're both cutting through bullshit, something like that. Like you're going after oh my gosh, what are you going after? Okay, so let me just say facts here, right? We have 3 kings on this table, man. We have the King of Pentacles, we have the King of Swords, we have the King of Wands. The only thing that's missing is the King of Cups. The only thing that's missing is the King of Cups. So I wonder if whoever I'm speaking to, you may have, you're either, well, in your conscious mind at this moment, you are the King of Pentacles. Very much confident, very much rooted, very much established. In your unconscious, you want to change something quickly using your Knight of Wands energy. So that tells me it could be in work, creativity, passion, okay? Your advice is to do this with your King of Swords energy, which is being very decisive and very logical. So the only thing that's missing is the King of Cups, and Cups is like emotions in your internal world and your psychic stuff and your intuition. And I wonder if the King of Cups energy is something that you're like working with at the moment, because you've kind of come out of this rest and recovery. The advice is to, whatever this tower is that you're going to want to try to create, don't know what it is. All I get is that it has something to do with using your King of Wands energy, your work, your creativity, your passion. What you have passion for is what I'm getting. Do it as the King of Swords would. And the King of Swords is all about logic, strategy. It's not so much with the King of Swords about what you feel and your emotions. It's more about, this is my idea. This is my idea. And these are the facts that I have to back up this idea. And proceed in that manner is what I'm getting, okay? I'm trying to see if I get anything else at the bottom of the deck with this Queen of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. It could be with someone, because we got like very different energies going on here. Like you yourself, I'm getting a lot of masculine energy, a lot of king energy. It could have to do with another individual. It could have to do with another type of person and or entity that is growing something, growing either a business or a project, an idea, and it's wanting to collaborate with this person or this thing. That's the advice, is to go after it with the King of Swords energy. I'm gonna like pull, I'm gonna see if there's anything else that can accompany this King of Swords. Spirit guides, is there any other advice? Any other advice for this very masculine king energy related to this new idea that they want to pursue? I'm being guided to pull on what this epiphany was and an advice on how to actualize. So, thank you, Spirit guides. Epiphany, how to actualize. And I'm also going to do my dream oracle cards, because this seems big. How do you like me now? Bow, bow. How do you like me now? How do you like me now? Have you changed? Have you transformed? This butterfly on the King of Swords is definitely speaking to me. I think you have rested, you've recovered, and you are rising, and you are a beautiful butterfly. You're ready to say something, do something. I was gonna say show something, but I'm like, but wait a minute now. We don't need to be showing too many things. I'm a silly person. Okay. All right. Bottom of the deck, airplane. Spread your wings and fly, baby. Fly, fly, fly. Fly, 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 fly. Bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles. You are large and in charge is what I got. And this is just confirming everything. But okay, let's start with this epiphany. Let's start with the very beginning. The epiphany is Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune. Whoa. The epiphany I'm getting has something to do with building a home life, because there's a house there. A little bit. But the Wheel of Fortune is very much, we do not know which way the wheel will turn. Everybody has free will, and things can change. The winds can change at any time, okay? But because I was calling upon this epiphany, I have this strong feeling it has something to do with creating home, whatever that means for you, okay? Da, 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 da. And I feel like you're really excited about this and happy about it. And then also judgment. Do, 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 do. You're making a choice. There was a reading I had about accessing a flow state. And creativity isn't always about being, well, it's really never about being perfect, actually. Creativity is never about being perfect. It's about making choices, making creative choices. And playing from the heart is something that's coming up again. Like if you're a musician and you're playing an instrument, when you're performing in front of people, it's not, your work up until then speaks for itself. And now you're making decisions and you're going with the flow. Is kind of what I'm getting, okay? So your epiphany is that you're ready to make a decision. You're ready to go for something. Making a choice has something to do with family and home life. And the two cards with this, whoa, baby. Maybe some of you want to have a baby. That could be it. Maybe some of you want to have a baby. Congratulations, an animal. Interesting. So baby says reconnect with your innocence, though I do think some of you actually want to have a baby, okay? And that goes with this house, like building a family. Maybe some of you want to build a family. Animal, embrace your wild side. I'm such a dork. Maybe it has something to do with love, because this little birdie is holding a heart in his beak. Embrace animal. Sesame Street. Animal. That sounds more like Elmo, doesn't it? Embrace your wild side. Message. Make room for your animal nature to rambunctiously roam free. Create the time and space to dance passionately. Paint your face. Make love. Howl at the moon. Sit in the dirt. Roam through the park or roll on the grass with your dog. Being civilized is overrated. Let your inner Tarzan or Jane swing on the vine and scream unintelligible sounds of unedited freedom and joy. What's so funny is that this reference to Tarzan and Jane, a couple days ago, I kept getting, I want to know, can you show me? I want to know about the strangers like me. I think this reading is related to that reading. If that resonated for you, if this reading resonates for you, that reading is going to resonate for you, and I'll add it. Embrace your wild side. Yeah, like how do you like me now? Boom, boom. Wow. I'm just seeing if there's anything else. Okay. Embrace your animal nature, essentially. You're embracing your animal nature. You're embracing your passion. And there's lots of passion in this reading. The King of Wands and the How Do You Like Me Now. Okay. And you want to have a family. So that's the epiphany, okay? Oh, that's so cool. Congratulations. And then with the advice, with the King of Swords, we got the Emperor, which is funny because I just did a reading with the Emperor was your overall energy, and the Eight of Cups. Interesting. The Eight of Cups is all about, is kind of about surrender, letting go, moving on. Something is about moving on. In your Emperor energy, move on. You're the boss. In the Emperor energy, move on from something that's not serving you. Something that's not serving you. What was this? Oh my God. And then you also got house and home. Come home to the residence of your soul resonance for your advice. You guys are, I think you're thinking a lot about having a family, or a house, some new form of home, some new form of belonging somewhere. Your advice is to move forward in a way very logically. Let go of what's not going to serve you. Embody your Emperor energy when you're making this decision and you're moving forward. And I'm going to read this house home card. Drop your bags and all your worldly armor at the door. Oh, that's what they want you. Your ego, I think, actually is a part of this. We take the message with kindness at all times, okay? Drop your bags and all your worldly armor at the door. It's time for you to come home to your true identity. Yes, your true identity. House home card. The place where you are enveloped by unconditional love and acceptance. Think of yourself as an adventurous angel who has traveled long and far. Perhaps you are a bit homesick for heaven, longing for the environment that matches your deep sense of authenticity and connection. I just got a song. What was it? Bruno Mars. I've been locked out of heaven for too long. That one? For too long. Maybe you've been homesick for heaven. The more you incorporate the authentic expression of your soul essence into your physical life, the more this place called Earth will bear a resemblance to the place from whence you came. Interesting. There's no place like home, so I carry home with me wherever I roam. Huh. I think what this is saying is your advice is to move forward with your desire. Let go of your ego when you do so. Let go. I'm getting B, D, E. Like let go a little bit of that energy and come at it very logically, strategically, well thought out, well decided. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting. I kind of want to pull one more from Once Upon a Time. Anything else, spirit guides? Wow, this is getting me excited. I don't know what this could be manifesting in your life in so many different ways, but I'm so happy for you that you've had this epiphany. It sounds like it's a big decision, whatever you're going to do. It's going to create a lot of change in everyone's life is what I'm getting, but I don't know. It feels really exciting. So we got the Four of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. Yeah. So just conserve your energy and your resources. I'm getting be decided. Once you go there, make sure you're committing to what you're doing is kind of a thing. So thank you so much for being here. I'm excited for you guys. Thank you. If this resonated at all for you, please like, share, subscribe. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Mwah!